What is happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a brand new product, and it's a non-alcoholic product, guys. It's a company I have never seen, but it's brand new to distribution in Northern Michigan. It's called BERO. What a name. Apparently this is by Tom Holland. Yeah, Spider-Man, you got it. It's his company. He's big on the NAs. He does not drink alcohol. I think he's known for saying that he quit drinking alcohol quite a while ago. So this is very fitting for him as he's diving into the non-alcoholic sector. So why is this important? Non-alcoholic beers are massive. It's actually a huge growing segment in the market. While you see beer sales readily really declining, you're seeing non-alcoholic products soar. Millennials, kids younger, they really enjoy the non-alcoholic products. They like the non-NA or NA craft cocktails. You see the craft beer industry really pulling a little bit of shrinkage, guys, and you're seeing this sector really blow up. So that is a fact. I work in the industry. I understand these things and I know it. With all that being said, you have companies like Athletic Brewing. I mean, they're massive. I think they're like one of the biggest now, if not the biggest. The output is monumental, what they're brewing and getting out there, and they're known for having like the best NA beer on the market, because I don't like NA beer per se because it never tasted good to me. But then you're starting to see products like Athletic really reach new heights, break through the ceiling, starting to taste more like regular craft beer, in my opinion. Do I still love those products? Not a lot. I'd rather go for like a hop water or something that's carbonated really heavily. Lagunitas. I like Thirst Mutilator from Shorts. I think that's fantastic. It's more like a LaCroix, but really, really enjoy it. So the point is, guys, sales are up in NA and regular craft beer is down. So they're going with the trend. Tom Holland knows it. He's going with this. And this really could be a competitor to Athletic. It's early. I don't know. I haven't looked anything up on this company. I haven't looked anything up on YouTube to see if anybody else has talked about this. But real quick, this was crafted in London, or born in London, I'm sorry, crafted in America, enjoyed worldwide. So again, making its way into the USA. Juicy New England style, tropical and refreshing, smooth and hop forward. So this one I picked purposely because it's the Edge Hill Hazy. I have Athletic fresh in my mind. I had them recently, less than 2 weeks ago. So I kind of have an idea. Will this be up to par with Athletic? I feel like that's one of the top in the game right now. So will this be as good, if not better? I'll tell you if it's worse. So BERO, cool company name, cool slick looking can. It's very crafty and fine and fresh looking. It looks really nice, really. Just kind of a simple yet effective label. So let's see. Best served cold and with friends. Brewed and packaged by BERO Brewing Company, North Glen, Colorado. So yeah, this is still crafted in America. So let's give this a go. There's nothing else to say. I do wish I knew the macros on this. Ooh, that was a hell of a pop. I wish I knew the calories, because that's important when you're talking about craft beer, because those tend to hover between 60 calories, 65 calories. Usually won't see it go above 100, but you will. Sometimes I feel like the hazies are harder to craft, being in that range, So what's the calories on this? I don't know. I guess I'll find out after I drink this. Maybe I can find it online, but that does matter because that adds to flavor. But will this be as hazy as the Athletic? I can't remember what it's called. Free Wave, maybe. But, it looks close to that one. It's quite hazy, but it's a dull haze. Maybe not as deep or golden as Athletic, but still, without a doubt, this is a hazy beer. And again, we're giving this one the go because it's fresh in my mind. I know I had that beer recently. There's very nice head retention. These typically do hang on to the heads, but very low carbonation, but streaming pretty quickly, I guess. It's not too terribly low carbed, but it's low to moderate. So let's get a nose. Let's see. It is pretty citrusy. It does have that, I call it the yeasty dullness. That I get in the NAs. Like, I can kind of tell it smells like the Athletic hazy as well. It's not that it's a bad smell. It's just you can tell there's something just different about it. It's like lacking something, or it just has like a dull smell. I don't want to say it's cardboardy because it's not oxidized, but it kind of reminds me of like a cardboardy citrus, and it's just a really dull yeasty smell. But there is a nice citrus to this. I mean, it's not anything intricate. It smells kind of wheaty. It smells kind of hazy. It smells subtly malty, you know, a little white bread in there. But let's get into this. I'm sorry for the intro, guys, but I wanted you to know a little bit about what I think about NAs and what the market is saying in numbers terms. Let's get into it. BERO, Tom Holland, let's go. That is so weird. It tastes like an NA, but there's this weird yeasty, malty smoothness to this beer that I can't really attribute to what it's coming from. It's like almost like a lemon, citrus, tropical note, but it's so strange tasting. It's not a bad taste. It's almost like a lemon lime hop water is like poured into a free wave. I think that's what it's called from Athletic. Do I like that? I don't know. It's so different. I mean, it's close. It's very close to how the Athletic one tastes. It certainly does. You can tell it's hazy. It's got some body. It's got some citrus. It's got some slight tropical notes. But I can't tell what that is. It's such a strange and peculiar taste through the middle. I mean, honestly, it just tastes like lemon oats and citrus, and then again that weird subtly cardboard citrus. And again, I'm not saying that it's oxidized. It's just the flavor I get in these NA beers. The lagers tend to be a little bit better, but when they try to get this intricate flavor in the hazies, it gets weird. It gets a little wacky, right? And I can tell if I was doing this blindly, because I've had Athletic recently, I'd be like, this is trying to be a New England style beer, but I can kind of tell that it's either coming up short, it's flat, or it's non-alcoholic. And that's kind of what this is. It's not that it's watery. It's just like Lagunitas hop water poured into, you know, this much of like M43. Like it's mostly that weird hop water kind of oily taste coming from the hops, you know, but it's still watered down. With all that being said, I'm being very judgmental. Is this good in this category? Yes, it is. I would say this is one of the better hazies I've had. There's not a ton that I've had. I've had some, like, I don't know, Untitled Art or a couple other like weird random companies that have made some crafty beers, or even hazies. And this one does come up like in the top rung, right? And there's not that many that I have to compare it to, but this one is up there with the Athletic. I'd say they're like this. I mean, really, and it's hard to judge which one's better. I'd need to do them side by side. But this is close. This is very close to that one. And it's very drinkable, I will say that. So, is this good? I think in this category, this could be one of the best in the NA beer category, especially crafty beer. It's tasty, guys. You're gonna get it for like probably $12 or $13. This is indeed more expensive than Athletic, but it's a newer company. They're trying to find their legs. You know, it was originally born in London. It's made its way into the United States, and they're making it here, guys. This will be a threat to the craft beer industry, I believe, especially in the NA category. I think this really could go against Athletic. I'm getting a lot of good flavor out of this beer for all the criticisms I gave it. I'm just telling you reasons I don't like NA sometimes. So is this a good beer? Absolutely. I would highly recommend it. It's more expensive than Athletic, yet it's up there with quality and ingredients, tasting very similarly, but slightly different as well. Really, to sum everything up, guys, this hazy's pretty damn good for being an NA. It got better as I drank it. The critiques, they go away as you sip it. Again, this beer gets actually a little bit better as you adjust to it. Your palate kind of takes it in, and it really balances everything out. This beer is a little bit thin for being a New England style / hazy, if you will. Maybe a little bit thinner with the body and boldness through the middle compared to the Athletic hazy. This has very nice citrus, kind of a culmination of different flavors that are sometimes hard to distinguish. So I will say it gives you that NA taste for a moment, but it really does fade as you keep drinking it. And then it does give you a little bit of hot bite, not a lot, and then a nice piney finish on the back end. This actually is a really good crushable hazy IPA, NA, if you will. So well done. Props to Tom Holland and this company. Highly recommend this one. Solid stuff.